Hello, everyone. How are you? We have a nice story today. Enjoy it. Ibn Zur al-Ishbili says, while I was sitting in the middle of our house, and a man was copying, I ordered him to write for me the Book of Songs by Abu Farai al-Isfahani. The copyist came with the notebooks he had written. So I said to him, "Where is the original from which you wrote so that I can compare it with you?" He said, "I did not bring it with me while I was with him." A man of irregular appearance and poor clothing entered upon us. When I saw him, I thought he was a Bedouin. He greeted us, sat down, and said to me, "My son, ask permission for me to see the minister Abu Marwan." I said to him sarcastically, "He is asleep," because I doubted his knowledge of the minister. Then he remained silent for a moment and asked, "What is this book?" I said to him, "What is your question about it?" He replied, "I would like to know its name, for I know the names of books." I said to him, "It is the Book of Songs." He asked, "How far has the writer gone from it?" I said, "He reached such and such a point." I began to mock him. He asked, "Why doesn't your writer write?" I said, "I asked him for the original he was writing from so I could compare these papers with it." He said, "I didn't bring it with me." He said to me, "My son, take your notebooks and compare them." I asked, "With what? And where is the original?" He said, "I memorized this book during my youth." I smiled at his words. And when he saw my smile, he said, "My son, don't mock me just because I look bad." The sheikh began to read, and by God, he didn't miss a single letter. He read approximately to notebooks like this. Then I took it for him in the middle and at the end of the book, and I saw that his memory was consistent throughout. My astonishment intensified, and I hurried to my father and told him the news. I described the man to him. He stood up immediately, wrapped in a cloak but not a shirt, and came out bareheaded and barefoot, showing no mercy to himself. I stood before him, and he blamed me abundantly until he threw himself on the man and embraced him. He began kissing his head and hands, saying, "My master, excuse me. By God, this idiot only knew me a moment ago." He began cursing me, and the man continued to speak softly, saying, "He doesn't recognize me." My father replied, "Even if he doesn't recognize you, what excuse does he have for being well-mannered?" Then he brought him into the house, treated him with honor, and conversed with him for a long time. Then the man and my father went out, barefoot, until they reached the door. He ordered his mount to be saddled and made him swear to ride it and never let it ride again. When they had separated, I said to my father, "Who is this man you have honored so highly?" He said to me, "You fool. This is the man of letters of Andalusia, its imam and master of the arts. This is Ibn Abdun, and the easiest of his memorizations is the Book of Songs."